I genuinely believe that the main thing that, that holds older adults back is not their age. It's not their joints wearing out. It's not the pain that they feel. It's not their energy level. It's none of that. It's actually the belief that they have about getting older that impacts whether or not they're going to live the kind of life that they want to live. I've been a physical therapist for 7 years, and I've treated hundreds, if not thousands, of people over the age of 60. And one of the main things that I hear people say is, I can't do that because I'm older. I used to could do it, but I don't anymore. I used to go on trips. I don't anymore because my back hurts. I don't play with my grandkids anymore because I got hurt, or I'm afraid of getting hurt. I don't go upstairs anymore because I'm afraid of falling. I have trouble getting out of the chair because my legs are weak. Insert anything here. I've heard it more times than not that this is one of the main issues that people who are older have. And that old perception, or that old saying of what your perception is your reality, rings true for this thing. If I say that I'm somebody who doesn't do something, I'm less likely to do it. If I think that I'm frail, if I think I'm fragile, if I think I am somebody who falls or I'm somebody who is not strong, then I'm going to start believing that about myself. It changes gradually over time. It starts off with, I can't go upstairs anymore because my knee hurts. Then it changes to, I don't go upstairs anymore because my knee hurts. Eventually that belief turns into, I am somebody who doesn't go upstairs anymore because of my knee pain. Do you see how that just subtly went from something that you were not able to do to now it's become a part of your identity? I can't go out of the house anymore because I fell the last time and I don't want that to happen again. Changes to, I don't go out of the house anymore because I'm afraid of falling. To then becomes, I am not somebody who leaves my home because I'm afraid of falling. It's a subtle shift, but it's a major one. And I think that is the main thing that holds older adults back more than anything. Age is just a number, but your decline as you age, that's a choice. There's some really interesting research that has been done for people who are people who are wanting to quit their smoking habit. And the people that had the most success, and I forgot the numbers, so I apologize for that, but the people that had the most success were the ones who made not smoking a part of their identity. So they followed how people say, if they're offered a cigarette, the researchers followed what these guys were saying. So the ones that said, no thanks, I'm trying to quit smoking, were not as successful as the ones who said, no thanks, I don't smoke. Do you see the difference there? One, the last person that I said, made it a part of their identity that they don't smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes because I am not a smoker. I am somebody who does not smoke. Versus the person that said, I'm trying to quit, still identifies as a smoker who is trying to quit. If you see yourself as a frail older adult who's trying to get stronger, you're not going to be as successful as somebody who says, I am an older adult who is learning how to become more strong, or to have better balance, or I'm an older adult who is capable of travel, of going out. I'm somebody who is able to pick up my grandkids. I am somebody who is able to carry my own groceries. I'm somebody who is able to live by myself in my home safely with no problems. It's being able to change that from the mindset of, I am somebody who is afraid of falling, or I am not able to do these things. These I am statements that we have about ourselves are so powerful, and they get to the very core of who we identify ourselves as. And there's a lot of different things that have been said about these things, and there's been books that have been written on these I am statements. I think of a book like Atomic Habits by James Clear. I think he mentions some stuff about this. The practice of meditation, of yoga nidra, of non-sleep deep rest. You know, Andrew Huberman has talked about some of this a little bit with it, but there is this idea that you have this intention about yourself, and it is an I am statement, or it is I become this, I am becoming, or something like that, that actually, like, eventually it gets integrated into your system, and then it just becomes a part of who you are. So whether it is a positive belief or a negative belief, that's what ultimately ends up becoming a part of who you are. And so if there's this negative belief that about aging, that you just see all the negative things about what aging actually is and what happens to you as you age, you're more likely to become that than somebody who is resilient, somebody who is full of life and full of energy and is able to live independently on their own. This is the big difference between that kind of person versus the frail person who can't leave home, who doesn't leave home, who is afraid to stay at home by themselves, who can't take care of themselves, and has to call the ambulance every time they gotta get off the toilet. It's the difference between living the kind of life that you want to live in your older age and in your retirement versus what you think or what you expect to happen. Because most people expect decline. Most people expect to have some kind of negative thing happen to them. But I want to challenge you and look and see all the different people. There are so many older adults, people over the age of 60, 70, 80. I've seen even some 90-year-olds who are still just crushing it, truthfully. They live by themselves. They do what they want. They care about what they do. They feel a part of something. They feel like they're a part of their community and a part of their family because they can still do all of these things. And it's because they don't let the belief that just because I've gotten older means that I have to decline, means I have to slow down, means I'm going to get weaker, so I might as well just be weak anyway. They say, screw it to that kind of mindset, and they take on the mindset of, I am somebody who is becoming more strong. I'm somebody who is becoming more stable. I'm becoming somebody more independent. I can continue to be somebody who travels and enjoy my retirement because this is what matters to me and this is what I want to do. If you want more tips and tricks or ways of being able to integrate and implement on these kinds of mindset shifts, I'm going to have a free download for you down below. If it's not there when this video goes up, then it will be there shortly. All I ask for is your email, and I will send it right over to you. If you found this video helpful, I'm sure that you will find some of my other videos helpful as well. So I will have that linked over here for you to click on next. And if you want to see more content like this, then I'd appreciate if you would subscribe and let me know down below if you found this video helpful or not. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you the next time.